All right. Hey, everybody. Coach Abby standing on a plate today, just seeing what it's like. Coach,
Yeah.
Coach Logan with a broken toe and normal height. So today we're going to be talking about supplements, some of the most commonly used supplements and ones we get the most questions
Legal
about.
supplements.
Yes.
Legal.
We don't talk about or do
Canadian supplements.
Yes.
Yeah.
Special sports supplements.
That's the one.
My biceps are way too small for that.
Yes.
And
supplements and the word meant to supplement your diet. So if you already have a well-established diet, some things can go wrong. You're missing greens or you're missing fatty acids. Maybe
protein.
You need a little bit more protein. Then these are meant to supplement, throw them in there as you need to fill in the gaps.
Yep. And also sometimes supplement like your lifestyle habits in a way. Like ideally we get, as much of this from real food as we can, but that's not ideally is not realistic for everyone,
right?
Or most people. So using them, like for myself, I know I use protein shakes and protein powders a lot more frequently when I'm just busier and not having enough time or as much time as I normally do to make food or prepare, protein that I'm going to get from food. So also can be helpful, but with understanding that, it would be best to get them all from foods. But
right. Onward.
Yes.
So
side tangent.
Starting with caffeine. Caffeine. There was a video on caffeine. If you want to get a more in-depth view on caffeine, understanding tolerances, what may be particular for you, and this will have this range make a little bit more sense to you. So I used to be 100 kilograms, or 100 kilograms, 100 kilograms, 2.2 pounds per kilogram. So in equivalence for me, that would be 300 to 900 milligrams of caffeine per bout. So if I'm going to go work out 30 to 60 minutes prior to training, take in 300 to 900 milligrams of caffeine. So what's in a bang, in a rain, about 300 milligrams. 300. So if you're someone who's half that, like 110 pounds, and you're drinking a bang or a ring, that might be way over what you need to be consuming. Maybe you only need half. And then that's why you only consume half.
I think I'm like 60 some kilograms.
So 180-ish milligrams.
That's about right.
So using this as a guideline, So this is utilized as pre-workout, ergogenic effect, helps you concentrate.
Specifically supplement we're talking about pre-workout.
Right. Yeah. So,
And to get the benefits of using caffeine before you work out.
Any additional supplementation you might need to take pre-workout would be L-Citruline. It's a precursor of byproduct is L-arginine. L-arginine goes to nitrous oxide. Nitrous oxide is vasodilation, which also helps promote mitochondrial density. The most effective use of this is usually during like high power output stuff, which could be considered like CrossFit, sprint stuff. Maybe if you're doing like a DecaFit stuff, that kind of stuff will be where it'd be beneficial. And then creatine, it's in most pre-workouts. So taking that 5 grams daily for the rest of your life. You don't have to load it. You don't have to do 30 milligrams. Once creatine is in your bloodstream, it saturates the muscular tissue. And then you have this level of saturation, and it's creatine. Creatine as a supplement is used to help increase power output. So you're able to lift more. And then over time, longitudinally or long time, you'll be able to reap the benefits from it. Creatine, has also been shown to have some type of cognitive benefits. So anybody that has like a TBI, there's some research that shows that supplementing creatine in large doses post TBI has helped mitigate some of the effects of that concussion symptoms or anything worse than that. So pre-workout.
Oh yeah, this is our list of commonly asked about supplements. So pre-workout, I'll have my tangent.
Go for it.
And
you started.
Have your
tangent. You go first.
Pre-workout can basically be, my pre-workout is like a cup of coffee. Maybe I'll have like 8 sips of an energy drink and then can't have the rest because I'm good to go. Or don't have the rest because I'm good to go, and I would be way too hyped otherwise. As far as powdered pre-workouts go and things like that, there's a couple different varieties. Yeah, I can hear it.
There, I'm gonna go back to this.
Okay.
This is better. Okay.
what was it? Oh, powdered pre-workouts. There's a couple different kinds or like varieties, I guess. Some of them have caffeine plus all of the different ingredients that come. Yeah, citrulline, creatine, beta-alanine.
Oh yeah, beta-alanine.
Beta-alanine's. If you ever had it, it's the one that makes you tingle. Yeah, and for me personally, I can't take. If I'm gonna take the powder, it can't also have caffeine because beta-alanine and caffeine just don't mix well for me.
There's a technical term for the one that hits your skin. I can't remember the name of it though.
What?
Eric Trexler has a thing where he like megadosed a group of people. So Stronger by Science guys
Yeah.
during his lab, and
I mean,
everyone's like, the dosage was wrong.
someone I used to work
It's a
with,
cool
if
story.
you know him, you're gonna know this. He used to call it chicken lips
Hmm.
because I feel like you like chicken scratching your lips.
I've never had a chicken scratch my lips, so
Yeah, but it's like real tingly. It's weird. So there's just a
is
bunch
that
of
a
different kinds that you
Pennsylvania
can
thing,
use.
or
I don't know. I don't know where it comes from,
it's the butt
but
crack of
I
dawn?
think that's what he called it. Chicken
Throwback.
lips or like
Crack of dawn.
lightning chicken lips or I don't
Chicken
know.
cracking eggs and scratching skin, butt crack of dawn, chicken lips.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Interesting.
Pre-workout. In a nutshell, right there.
Cool.
So
Branched chain amino acids,
generally for what?
Oh, keep going.
Well, I was just gonna make general recommendations for pre-workout. It's definitely not like having an energy drink or a powdered pre-workout is not something that's necessary for most people. If you're really performance based and you really need to be, if the training is the main focus of your life, then yes, you need the supplements to help you focus and stay
Maybe.
in your training. Maybe, yeah, but a lot of people do.
Mhm.
But general everyday people, a little bit of coffee,
Creatine,
L-Citrulline,
maybe.
maybe.
Yeah, if you can taste it. Yeah, that stuff's
Yeah.
gross if you take
Heck,
it.
just have a protein shake, as long as it's not going to make you throw up.
Maybe.
But pre-workout is not something that's totally necessary if you're already having some caffeine, especially during your day. Yeah.
So if you are going to take pre-workout, you want to make sure that the dosages are proper. Thing that you can sell if a pre-workout is bad, they have proprietary blends that you don't even know what
Same
the
with the
dosages
protein
are.
powders.
You're like, oh, I don't even know what's in here.
Yeah.
So it'll be 7 grams of muscle gainer max pump lift 3000 alpha male. And you're like, oh, okay, that makes sense. The proprietary.
Yeah.
So several things you'll want. You'll want that 200-ish, 160 to 200-ish milligrams of caffeine. You will want the creatine to be the 5 grams. You'll want the L-citrulline to be about 6 to 8 grams. Or citrulline malate is another form of it, and you'll have a ratio that's like 2 to 1. So it'll be 2 citrulline, 1 malate. So you'll need to make sure that your dosage is 9 grams of that stuff. So you get within that 6 grams. That makes it a little bit more tart, would be the word. Citrulline comes from watermelons concentrate, so tartness there. The other thing that could be in there would be betaine.
Oh yeah.
And that comes in about 2 grams. So that's just a new one, potentially for lipolysis. They kind of feed it to cattle and pigs and stock animals to make them gain weight. So who knows what it does, really? There needs to be more studies on that one to actually paint the picture a little bit better.
And also beta-alanine. I don't know what the proper dose of beta-alanine is.
So new research shows that you don't really need it.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I definitely need that.
So avoid it.
Yeah.
If you can.
Yeah.
If you don't want the tingles, like 1.8 grams of that stuff in there
The
will
tingles are weird.
Tingle you out. Chicken lips. So pre-workout, if you do want one that has all that stuff in it, make sure you shake it up, make sure you use it properly, and try to avoid going into the evenings with it. You don't want to disrupt your sleep.
Yes.
Because of that.
Yep. Similar effects to taking, I mean, it's going to have caffeine in it, so.
Branched chain amino acids?
Branched chain amino acids. They are in your protein powder. They are in your
food,
your everyday meals. So supplementing with BCAAs.
There's a meme where a guy's a polo guy. He's a polo guy.
Water polo?
Water polo.
Okay.
And he's...
Or like on the horse.
No, water polo. Sorry, yes. So he's in the pool, drenched in water, and it's like BCAA is what they're doing, and the guy is just pouring water on his head from a water bottle.
Yes.
So that's basically it. If you have a complete diet where you're getting about 0.8 to your grams of your gram per pound of your body weight in your day to day, then you don't really need a supplement with it.
Yeah.
The only one you might need a supplement with, if you're very, very, very lean, would be essential amino acids.
Right.
So, because you have to get those.
More depleted.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are like, I know of occasional instances, I think, I don't want to really say why, but of course there's always circumstances where that supplementing with that is helpful, but for the general public, if you're eating food and making your own food, and if you're taking a protein powder, you don't also need to buy
It's redundant.
BCAAs. So
Redundant.
yes.
Okay. So next one, greens, mixed greens mixes, greens,
powdered greens,
reds.
greens, red, yeah. Athletic greens.
It's basically the representation of a supplement.
Yeah.
You have little holes in your diet. You don't like to eat vegetables, and make sure that in the best forms.
Yep.
Just do your research and make sure the ones that you're getting aren't something you react with, because there's a lot of things in them.
Right. Some of the better ones will also have prebiotics, probiotics, digestive enzymes along with the greens. And then definitely just recommend looking at the actual nutrient profile of what you're taking and compare it with different similar products to make sure that the nutrients and the micronutrients that you're getting are in, similar to the pre-workout, they're in amounts that are actually beneficial to you, and things like that. So it's kind of like drinking a multivitamin, but with additional benefits of it being powdered real food, and powdered greens and things like that. And generally those have a lot more
powdered real food.
Powdered real food.
Yeah, okay.
Generally there's a little bit more in those things than just like a daily multivitamin. Also, the liquid can be a little bit easier to digest and actually absorb in your digestive tract than
powdered real food.
Yes. Than taking a horse pill supplement. Yeah, I mean, those are hard.
Yeah.
But they don't, and they're not for, if your body's not breaking it down and absorbing it well, there's no reason to take it.
Correct.
So, but drinking something that is already liquid, it's already broken down, so your digestive tract can just absorb it. That's a little bit easier on the system. And there's ways to understand if that's happening for you, but not things that are in our scope to tell.
Yep.
So, or, you know.
Onward. So these were things that were more like filling in the gaps or sport specific. So things that you should just kind of be taking for general overall health. So protein powders, they would be considered, I guess, getting to overall general health. Just if you're lacking protein, especially if you're older, it's easier to absorb, like Abby was talking about before, because these are in powdered form, easy to absorb, readily available. Just find one that tastes good, because that's the most important thing. Also, vegan options are very good. So isolates absorb fast, blends absorb at a medium rate, and caseins slow absorbing.
Absorbing.
I'm just approximating here, and this could be totally wrong, but like, for example, 10 to 30 minutes, 1 to 2 hours, 4 hours and beyond is what the absorption rate would be for those. So best before bed, best when you wake up, whenever. Using fish oil as a supplementation, EPA, most recommended 1 gram, helps depressive symptoms. Inflammation. Helps with inflammation. And
the I word.
The I word. And then DHA, also part of that stuff. So, but just make sure you're getting the 1 gram there. And then some people have shown to say, those people who shown to say, DHA for 1 gram as well. So,
and if you take vitamin D, you should take it with your fish oil.
Also should be taking vitamin D. Recommended doses for vitamin D are going to be dependent on how pasty you are and how longitudinally up north you are.
Yeah.
Longitude, long.
Yeah.
Latitude.
Lat is flat.
No, I thought lat was up and down because it's like your lat.
No, I thought
longitude is
I think
long.
Lat's flat.
Regardless, you can let us know if it's latitude or longitude. I'm pretty
Maybe
sure
not.
latitude's up and down, and the longitude is side to side.
Is longitude up and down?
Oh, is that what it's going to come up as? That's not even going to work.
Didn't work.
Anyways,
is longitude up and down?
Longitude's long.
Here's what I found from nationalgeographic.org.
Run around the Earth vertically.
Lines that run around the Earth vertically.
Longitude?
Up and down, and meet at the north and south.
All right, there we go. Longitude. Then why did I think latitude? Okay.
I don't know.
Regardless,
that would
if
be
you're
a good
north,
idea, though.
yeah. That's what I thought.
Anyway, sorry.
Well, no, it's means lateral.
Yeah.
Oh, there you
means
go.
flat.
Lateral, side to side.
Yeah.
Longitudinal.
Long ways is up and down, I guess.
But it's an Earth. I guess it's a little bit.
Yeah.
Earth is technically an egg. Anyways, so in summation,
yes.
yes,
Vitamin D amounts.
depends specifically on how depleted, or if you're lacking, and just speak to your doctor about it, and they
Yeah.
can give you some good stuff.
Yep, it's best. I mean, that's a good one to get tested.
Yeah,
and
they can give you the
see.
dosage.
There's also something called Inside Tracker that you can basically get all your blood work done, and it makes nutritional recommendations based on certain, like, the levels of
So what
nutrients and vitamins and minerals in your blood.
What they do is, if you have already gotten blood work done through your PCP, you can just export that stuff out there
Oh, that's nice.
to them.
I didn't know that.
Mm.
Oh, there you go.
So if you already have that information,
Yeah.
just depends on the life of that,
That's
how
the
long ago
best
it was.
Ideal version of understanding what supplements you should take. But
Yep.
and if you're not sure, definitely ask your doctor.
So, you want me to summation it?
Sure.
So in summation, caffeine gets you hyped so you don't have the I don't wannas. Fish oil, so you can have stinky burps, but you can not be inflamed. Creatine, so you can get jacked and be stronger. L-Citruline, so you can be jacked and stronger longer. Protein powders, so you can be jacked and stronger for the rest of your life and hang on to your gains. Pre-workout, don't do it. Basically, build your own concoction that works best for you if you can. If not, then look for ones that are good. BCAAs, you don't really need it if you have a balanced diet. Greens, good for you. They help you poop too. So,
yes, as long just a quality green.
Yeah. If you have any questions, let us know. We probably missed something. If you still don't know, I would like to know what the butt cracodon is.
Yeah.
You can leave in the comments. Or the cracodon.
We're waiting.
And then if you've ever heard the phrase chicken skin, chicken lips.
Yeah, chicken lip. I'm pretty sure. I gotta ask him now.
No, that's weird.
I'm pretty sure that's what he called it.
All right.
Maybe it was lightning something.
Subscribe if you want to get more of this amazing, riveting content on the weekly.
Like and subscribe.
All right.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Bye, everyone.
Bye,
Thank
everyone.
you, Siri. Special shout out.
Camera.